I've always cared about what people thought about me. I've always pretended I didn't care. I still pretend, and I still care. I've also always never been proud of myself, always wanting more out of myself, and believing that if I became better in a visible way to everyone, that they would think better of me. Like me more. Like me more. Value me more. I've always wanted a way to visually show how much better I am now than how you, everyone, saw me before. For the longest time I can remember, I've always had a fascination with strength. It interested me. It was something that involved no words. People saw you and knew that you had a type of power and that you worked hard to get it. During a period between the later few months of 9th grade and the summer between 9th and 10th grade, I seriously considered whether or not I wanted to stay invested with my friendships and balance that with the gym and everything else in my life, or focus everything on my physical strength and improvement, treating my friends as a secondary importance. After all, you can be good at many things, but great at few. So, should I, like most, have a part of my life dedicated to the gym and my physical strength, with other parts of it in extra schoolwork, strengthening friendships, and have time to do easy tasks that brought me joy, or make exercise the most important thing in my life, centering around it while keeping my grades up and not much else? Only extra stuff when I have literally nothing else to do. To strive to be better than most. I started wondering about my priorities after I entered high school. I didn't just want to be good and like everyone else. I desperately wanted to stand out, have something unique about myself that made me look better than most. I watched a lot of motivational YouTube videos, many with strong-looking, determined men, all saying to do whatever it takes, to not be a coward, to be the guy that makes the sacrifices. That is the guy that gets ahead. At this point in time, I had a great relationship with my friends. We were few and not very popular, but close and caring for each other. That's what mattered. I loved the dynamic I had with my friends, but we were all uncaring of the future, and I wanted to change, to improve. I started going to the gym seriously in April of 2024, every single school day, without fail. I started ditching some friend hangouts if it ever conflicted with the gym, and it very often did. For a while, I was known as the guy who skipped a lot. Last one to arrive, first one to leave. And it was hard. Sure, I was happy for a time, but I needed to do this, or I'll just be wasting my time. By August, I was making serious gains. I was getting stronger and making the progress I had hoped for. But I also remembered the previous months, all the things my friends and I said we would do over the summer, how much fun we would have, how we would make it the best summer ever. But I did none of those things. Was always absent. I stayed dedicated and determined my whole summer, and I felt bored. I had always intended the pure adrenaline to keep me going, and it did for a long time. But the more time passed, the more of a burden going to exercise became. There was no promise of a reward after. It was the same struggle tomorrow, in a determined, driven, focused way that gave no freedom. Not being able to distress my body left me burnt out, and I realized I needed the time without care and challenge, so that when hard work presented itself, I would be energized and well-equipped to put my all into it. I realized I needed my friends, that they made me happy. This summer made me understand the importance of simply enjoying myself, of allowing myself to live sometimes without a care in the world, to shut my brain off and be happy. Everyone, to some degree, wants to be great. Many want to be the best. The most important way to give it your all when it counts is to have the moments where you can live without worry, without trouble, so that you're able to achieve your best efforts. This is how you become great.